Let's go. Life is a video game, bro. The only difference between this and Grand Theft Auto is that you could see, touch, feel, taste, and hear. It's the only game you are fully immersed into. Now, that's a interesting topic because, like, for my gamers out there that like y'all know terminology, y'all know lingo, that's a common word in gaming. Immersion. How immersive is the gameplay? How immersive is the console? How much does the game's attributes and characteristics and missions and this, that, and the third put you in the game? Mentally, you feel like you fucking there. VR, which is also like in the gaming world, is a new form of immersion. It's a deeper form of immersion. It's a new reality within the gaming world. So I'm saying all of this to really translate it into real life. Life is a fucking video game. The only difference is that you're immersed in this. Our bodies are the controller. The same way you pick up the fucking motherfucking Xbox controller, you start goddamn playing. This controller is our bodies. The only difference is that we're the person playing the video game, watching it, and we're the person inside the video game experiencing it. And that ties into my quantum theory video. We're the person playing the video game, literally on the controller, on the sticks, and we're the person inside of the video game, experiencing what it's like to. We're controlling LeBron James in 2K, and we're LeBron James in 2K dunking on the nigga. No cap. We control our physical selves in the spiritual realm. That was nasty. The same way we control the video game, we control our physical selves within the natural realm in the spiritual realm. Remember, micro, macro, microscopic, macroscopic. Our microscopic perspective or viewpoint is from ourselves right here. Our macro is our spiritual selves. Because when you in tune with that, nigga, you run the motherfucking world. You turn the fuck up. So it just shows you that these things are just tools and apparatuses to relay certain realities to us and to make certain points and actions happen within these realities. The same way the goal of a video game is to make certain points and actions happen within that reality to achieve 100%, to beat the game. We always feel as though we're striving towards something. That's our spirit guides, letting us know the journey to ascension in life. The same way you have a guide in the game that's letting you know, okay, you got to do this mission, do this mission. Where do you think that's coming from within ourselves? Our spirit guides. This actualization, or no, not really even actualization, because it's always actually happening, right? But this realization that is happening comes of sort through the connection to your higher self. You realize once you unlock that within yourself, you realize that you're not this. You realize that you're this. You realize, yo, I'm not the vessel. Why do you think we refer to it as such? We refer to it as such, rather, excuse me. We're not the vessel. We're not LeBron James. But if we never realize that, we'll always think that we LeBron James in the game and never realize that we're the one controlling him. That's the vessel. That's the representation of such. We're controlling him. You realize that you're not the apparatus. You're not the vessel. You're not the vehicle. Like I always say, when I get in my car, you don't call me Honda. You don't call me Jeep. You call me Todd. That's driving the Jeep. Because it's a vehicle. I don't embody the vehicle. I just control it. We don't embody ourselves. We just control it. We're not this. And the problem, there's a deep psychological problem with that, because you have a generation of people who only acknowledge and identify with the flesh, with the vessel, with the controller, with the character. So they only quantify good and success and happiness through the character. If I don't buy her a weave, if I don't buy her a Birkin, then I'm deemed as unworthy. And if I gave her a damn book that'll change her life, if I gave her some crystals that'll heal her, she wouldn't appreciate that, because this is the disconnection. The disconnection embodies itself within natural society. It shows us that we're not in tune. She talking about, if you don't buy her a Birkin, you bitch, suck my dick. Fuck you talking about? Think about a cold shower. I'm in tune with the cold showers. I've been doing it for a while. I'll probably make a video about that. But this was a point I thought to write down. Like, you're not the person feeling a cold shower. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience as a human being, and are coming into contact with knowing what it feels like to have a cold shower as a human being. I'm going to say that one more time, because that shit is deep. You are not the person feeling a cold shower. You're not the person. You're not the one, you know what I'm saying, going through it. You're not the one experiencing it. Remember, you're not the vessel. So you even disconnect with all attachments that come with the vessel. Or how do you think Buddhist monks be so like disciplined? And because they disattach, and they're fully their higher self, just flowing through this vessel, and they know that. We don't, and we look at them like they're crazy, and they're really the ones who are in tune. So you're not the person feeling the cold shower. You're a spiritual being, always. That's always your end all be all, number one. You're always going to be a spiritual being first, then ABCD. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience as a human being, and are coming into contact with knowing what it feels like to have a cold shower as a human being. You're just a spiritual being having a human experience, and you're just feeling what it feels like as a human to take a cold shower. So disattach yourself with what even you're feeling right now, with what even you're going through, because quite honestly, it's a figment of your imagination. What's real is what is within. Excuse me. Play the video game because you now have awareness that there is a said video game. At the same time, it becomes autonomous almost, because you are now allowing yourself to be controlled by you, the higher you. So you make this connection, you're fully on go mode. You're fully in tune. You're fully on your bullshit, because you know that you're the one that's in control. You playing the video game. You still partake in the video game. You still dunking on niggas as LeBron James, because you know it's a video game. So now you're the one manipulating it and not being manipulated by said video game. Because really what's happening is there's realities within our realities, such as society, government, laws, bills, fuck shit, satanic, demonic shit. Those are all realities within already a natural reality. Those are all microcosms, microscopic realities or perspectives within a grandiose or macroscopic perspective, which is the natural universe. Type of nastiness within it and trap us in that shit. And you have to realize these things, come out of it, and ascend. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You still playing the video game, but now you the one finessing the video game. Now you turn the fuck up. And at the same time, it becomes autonomous. And when I say that, it's just the same way the Tesla, you put where you want to go and that bitch drives you. You put where you want to go and your spirit driving you. No. Rather, it's really the other way around. Sorry. Your spirit puts where you want to go, and then your body just does the motherfucking walking. It's just taking you there. It's autonomous. I don't have to remember to wake up early. I don't have to remember to tell myself to work out, because, bitch, it's automatic now. It goes, like, it just happens. Awareness of self is important in this transmutation. Unblocking your chakras, decalcifying your pineal gland. Until you're aware you're playing the game, you'll just be going with the game. Until you're aware of the breaths you take, you cannot control them. Until you're aware of the matrix, you cannot withdraw from it. Literally, because you are not aware it exists. So, Everything is under your state of belief of understanding. That's why it's called understanding. If I can't be aware and conceptualize that I am living in a matrix, a system set in place to harvest and farm my energy and spirit as a human being, a natural human being, then this level of thinking is above my current consciousness. Now let me please repeat that, bro. Because that, even when as I conceived that thought, the shit bust my fucking head. Until you're aware of the matrix, you cannot withdraw from it. Literally, because you are not aware it exists. So everything is under your state of belief or understanding. Because you're not aware of the matrix, the idea of said matrix is above you. you can't conceive that because you're under it. So that's why they call it understanding, because when you do understand something, that now concept is below your level of thinking because you get it. You've conquered that concept of thinking. So it stands under your level of thinking. And that's why the yadi them say overstand, because in actuality you're overstanding it. I know nothing under me, dog. You're overstanding said concept. So our mind is literally a portal that can be a void or a warp, but it's on you to choose which that is. That being said, I'm out. Let this really permeate into your conscious. Awareness is key. Tuning into your goddamn spiritual self is key. Aligning with yourself is key. This is reality. What I'm talking about right here. This is real life. The shit that we thought was real life is not real life. And with that being said, I'm off this.